made this hazelnut cake for our dog, Hazel. She's 13 years old and she's a Tricolored Corgi. First off, we're going to crack the hazelnut, or you can buy these pre-cracked. These hazelnuts are a little bit small because they're homegrown from our backyard. So what we found worked best, instead of the nut crackers, folding it into a towel and getting your hammer and lightly banging. There you go. And then they might be a little bit cracked, but they're going to be cracked later in this recipe. Next, you're going to grease and flour a 9-inch round pan. Melt 10.5 tablespoons of unsalted butter in a small saucepan. After it's melted, set it aside to cool for a few minutes.
Next, you're going to put your hazelnuts in a dry frying pan and toast them. Be very careful that they do not burn. Okay, the nuts are getting close to being done. They're picking up a little bit of color and they're starting to smell really fragrant, so this is a good time to stop. Once your hazelnuts are toasted, we're going to get them in a grinder and grind them up. You're going to go until they're almost finely ground. Perfect. Okay, next we need some coffee. So we're making some here in a Bialetti with the James-Hoffmann method, which will make just enough, which we need 3 tablespoons of coffee, cold, preferably espresso.
Next, you're going to crack 3 eggs and separate them by yolk and white. You're going to combine the egg yolks and the brown sugar. Make sure you pack it down really well. You need a 1/4 cup. You're going to put it in and blend until frothy. It should be lighter when you're done.
Okay, next step is to whisk in the slightly cooled melted butter very slowly.
Next, you're going to add flour to your batter.
1/2 cup.
You really want to make sure that you're not mixing this a lot and fold it in. For those of you who don't know what folding is, I'm looking at you, David and Moira from Schitt's Creek. Folding is when you take your spatula or your mixing utensil and fold and literally fold it over. Next, we're going to add our ground hazelnuts. Again, we're going to be using the folding method. Make sure you get everything out of there.
And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And finally, 3 tablespoons of that coffee we made.
We're going to start mixing our egg whites until they have soft peaks.
Okay, we're at soft peaks, so now we're going to start adding the sugar slowly until we get to stiff peaks.
Now that we have pretty much stiff peaks, we're going to add our batters together.
We're folding our meringue mixture and our batter together gently and getting it in the 9-inch round.
Now we're going to put it into the round pan. Into the oven for 20 minutes to see if it's brown. After 20 minutes and it looks brown, you're going to cover it with a little bit of aluminum foil. Checking to see if it's brown.
Still sticky, so we're going to put it back in for at least 5, if not 10 more minutes.
Okay, once it's done, we took it out and we're running a spatula along the sides to make sure it comes out nice and clean. Once we cooled the cake, we cut out a snowflake design. You can use whatever design you want, but we used a snowflake. Then you're going to cover it with powdered sugar lightly. And it's a beautiful snowflake. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.